Hey guys, so we are going live. And I know you can probably hear my fans and my AC because it is hotter than hot today. That's why my hair is all melted. That's why my makeup is like a mess. But plus I got a lot of like chores to do. That's sounds really good. I have to go slow. Yeah, that's not so bad. So we shall wait for everybody to come. We have our lunch. I feel like it's not the right way. Are we sideways here? I feel like we're sideways. Are we not facing the right direction? Let's see here. I feel like we're sideways. Oh, we are definitely sideways. Okay, how do we fix this, Michelle? I guess we're doing it this way. Hopefully this will hold position. I got you sitting, like I had my tripod up originally all pretty, and now you're kind of like doing yoga poses. So that's what we're doing. Not much, guys. So I'm gonna be honest with you. It's the past couple of days have been insane. Okay, so I got my lunch here. I'm gonna dig into that in a minute. But well, let's just get into it. So I got my water today, and Mom made pasta and broccoli, which with like garlic and stuff. It's such a simple meal, but it's like one of my favorite comforts foods that my mom does. And she sent some home. And I'm gonna be sprinkling a little bit of red pepper on it because that's what you do. So make sure it's warm enough. Good. Your girl loves the spice more, even though it's hot. Probably shouldn't be doing a lot of the spice, but I love spice. So, and that is what it looks like. Just some broccoli and a little bit of pasta. I don't do pasta often, but I need some comfort food today. So, let's talk. So yesterday was not a fun day. I'll be honest with you guys. I feel like I need to address it now because it's definitely going to have to be something that I will need to address in the future. I don't know when. So I know, like on some of my posts, woohoo! I knew that this like yoga pose was going to work. Okay. So I know in some of my posts you have seen a little white dog. That is my mom's dog. Her name is Princess. So Princess is 15 years old now. So she's up there in age. Hello. So I get a call yesterday from work. Now Princess, relatively healthy dog, but she's up there in age, and you know, as your dogs get older, that the time is going to come, and all that jazz. Now, the story behind Princess, before we get into what's going on with Princess, is when I was about to move. I had just come back from college, and my mom's poodle Precious had just passed. She had pancreatitis, and we went out and we found this adorable, hello Mike, this adorable little fluff ball. She was more fluff than actual dog. Absolutely the cutest thing. And my dad did not want another pet. So I was like, you know what, I'm getting my own place. I want a dog. I'm in love with this puppy. I'm going to buy this dog. So I bought her, and within like, as soon as we brought her home, my dad fell in love with this puppy. And like, you're going to get your money back. So it became the family pet before I moved out. So fast forward to now. I was at work yesterday, and I get a call from my brother, and Princess had not been doing good about a week or so ago, and he called me, and he's like, we're not sure what's wrong with her. She's not moving. She hasn't gone to the bathroom, and she's we believe that it's we bring her to the vet. We think that this is it. So I mean, Princess has always been like, I call her my little Buddha because she's just got this peaceful way about her. She's just so relaxed. She's just an amazing personality. I mean, all dogs have their own little personalities. Even Desi has a very, very distinct personality. So, you know, it's heartbreaking because, like I said, I bought her, training her and stuff like that. So it's difficult. Every holiday when I would go to see my parents, Mom would know, like, she knew when it was a holiday, because, like, Mom would make special foods, and, like, the animals are quite aware of what's going on. So she would wait by the door for me to come, because she knew that her Michelle was coming home to visit. So, and I'm sorry, guys, I'm already getting emotional, but we'll get through this. So, I get the call yesterday that this might be it for Princess, and I tell my boss, and I leave work early. So I go to my parents' house, and she's very coherent. She knows who everybody is, and everything like that. She just is unable to move her lower half, and we weren't sure if she was able to go to the bathroom, because we thought she was paralyzed. And if she's paralyzed, she can't feel if she's got to pee, and like you can have issues with the bladder. We won't get into that, but so she's happy to see me. She was giving me kisses. Hello, Starman. So, we're sitting there waiting for the vet's appointment, and with this whole COVID thing, they're limiting who can come into, any doctor's office right now, including the vets, are limiting who's allowed in there with the dog. So, we're talking about what, worst case scenario, if this is it, what to do, and this and that, and I was like, just listen to the vet, what they have to say. Maybe there's something they can do to help. We don't know. So we go, and my mom goes in with her because she's mama's girl now. She's all about my mother. That's her mommy. And we wait what feels like forever outside, and she comes out now. Princess, they believe that she has something on the spine, like a tumor or something. They don't know for sure because in order to do the surgery and everything, she's 15, and they don't think she's a candidate to do any of this. So, not good. But she did, before we left, was able to get up and hobble. She was able to walk a little bit, which was great. She was able to drink a little bit. And, she seemed to be doing a little bit better than what I had been told before I came to see her. So they have given her some medicine that they believe may help, but there's no guarantee here. And they say within 5 days that we should know if this is going to help or not. So by the end of the week, we're either hoping that she's going to be doing better, or it's time to say goodbye. So it's hard. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, guys. This is very emotional. When you own a pet, this is gonna happen. We outlive our pets, and she's had a very, very good life. She did the best that she could have. So that's what's important here. And in the end, if this medicine doesn't work, we have to do what's best for her. It's not fair for her to suffer if it's time. And so that's where we are at right now, guys. And I'm sorry let me go grab a tissue. For being emotional here. Oh God. Okay. I'm sorry for getting emotional early on in this whole live, but I wanted to let you guys know ahead of time that this may be, this is something that's going on. So my hair is also a mess from the heat and the humidity, and I may be having to address something later on this week, and maybe taking a little bit of time off during that time. So from YouTube and social media. So I'm hoping that this helps, but I don't know. We are optimistic. The vet was very optimistic about it, but she is, like I said, she's 15. For her breed, she has reached pretty much her life expectancy, which is great. She's very healthy. She always eats very well. She's been very active up until this point, and it just kind of happened overnight. It was kind of a shock for us all. So I just want to let you guys know that ahead of time, like coming into this now. I just felt like I had to address it now. Um, that there are fur babies. I didn't Desi up yesterday to see her because Desi is very rambunctious. She's a Chihuahua, and they've known her since I brought Desi home. And when I brought her home, they gave me the dog a little early. I think she was like 5 weeks old, maybe 4, around that time. That's a whole nother story in within itself. She was given to me way too early, and not I would never deal. She was very sick when I got the dog. Let's leave it at that. But they like literally the day I brought her home, I brought her up to see my parents and for Desi to meet Princess. And from the moment that they met, they've been like this. They're super close, even though their personalities are drastically different. Desi is very rambunctious and has all this energy, and she just wants to run around and be crazy. Well, Princess is very mellow and she's laid back. She's very chill. Um, likes to play and stuff as well. But their personalities are so drastically different, but they care so much for each other as well. Like you can see it when they're with each other. So that's also going to be hard if this time does come, when it comes, because it will come at some point. It's going to be hard for that as well. And it was, Mom told me about a week ago because they thought that they had an issue with her a week ago. They weren't sure how bad it was at that point. Because, like I said, with COVID, at that point, they were only letting one patient in at a time. You weren't sitting in the room, like the waiting area. So, like, you would go in with your dog and, like, come and, like, all that stuff. So, in the car next to them was a woman with a Chihuahua. And Princess recognized the Chihuahua and she thought it was Desi. So, she decided to see, like, oh, what are you doing here? Even though, like, they're in different cars. It's not like they're, like, interacting with each other. But it was just kind of cute that she, like, saw the Chihuahua and thought it was Desi. Which is very coherent. It's just that the body is hoping that the medicine helps. But I just felt like I needed to mention this now. What's going on? So put some positive energy out there. Say some prayers for Princess, and hoping that this medicine helps, and that she has some more time, and that it's quality over quantity. Yes, thank you, Kevon. I appreciate all of your love and support, guys. It really means a lot to me. You guys are my dear friends, and teaching this to you guys too. But yeah, so that's what's going on. So let's have a little. I only had a cup of coffee today, so I'm kind of hungry. Trying to get work done around the house too. Because there's so much stuff that I had to get done yesterday that I didn't do for obvious reasons. Like, stuff can wait. I had appointments made. My pedicure was supposed to be tomorrow yesterday, but I canceled it for obvious reasons because this is more important. So, I'm trying to catch up on things today. And just hoping for the best. I'm going to actually, after this live, I'm going to actually call my mom and find out how she posts on Instagram. And I'll post a picture of her as well and let you guys know how she's currently doing and how we're give you updates on what's going on. So what a way to start the weekend, But we as pet owners, we know that the time to say goodbye comes, and that we got to be there. And it had me thinking about because Desi's going to be 12 this year. Her time will eventually come too, and that's going to be rough too. It's going to be rough. Just thinking about it gets me upset. But I told her, I was like, I only know one pet my entire life from Godmother's dog that went in its sleep. Everybody else I know had to make that hard decision to put them down. So, the chances of me having to make that decision with Des are very high. I feel like a lot of pets have to be, get to that point where you have to do that. But I told, I came home and I snuggled her and I was talking to her and I was like, you know what? I'm here till the end. I'm going to give you the best that I can, and I'm going to be here till that last moment. So that was hard. Because, like, the realization, that's next. It's hard, so we have to, and this goes for humans too, we just have to take every day and every moment and every memory and cherish them. Let them know that you love them while you have them. And, that's for everything. For everything in life. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a father, a mother, brother, a dog, a parakeet, you know, anything that you love, don't take it for granted. Not that I ever did. I never did. You know? Because I was there when before we got Princess, my mom's dog Precious. I was there when Precious passed. And it's always hard. It's always hard. It doesn't matter, you know. It's always hard. But this is what we do when we own pets. We love them, and we give them the best that we can. So, all right, guys, let's move forward. Try to think of some happy things. So, I have hope that the medicine's gonna help. When we came home with her yesterday, she seemed great, like in good spirits. She was eating. She had appetite. So, we're hoping for the best. But, so that's what's going on, guys. So, hi everyone. So, thank you for your support and for your understanding. I just wanted to let you all know that now, because I don't know what the next week or days will have. I mean, we don't know for anything really, not even just the situation. But yeah. So. Mom made one of my favorite comfort foods. You guys know I don't eat a lot of pasta, so this is quite the treat for me. Yeah, I will actually, it's so hot, which is why I'm filming in my bedroom again. I'm trying to set up in here so I can actually film videos in here. So, so I could do some outfits in here because the hallway is super, super hot where I normally film. And aesthetically, I think it's a little bit nicer in here. I hate that hallway too. I always get like comments on how ugly it is. I know. Technically, I shouldn't be living here right now, but the COVID has put us behind. So I'm here for now, but I'm looking. Not a good time to move, guys. I'll tell you. And in the neck. I got vacation coming up in less than a month, even though we're just staying home because a lot of states are shutting back down again. Mine hasn't yet, but I'm sure it's coming. And yeah, so they're putting a lot of stipulations if you leave the state, because the list is getting bigger and bigger from what I've been seeing. So I think Florida has shut down again. And Arizona, I know a few states are shutting down again. But we're gonna do a nice staycation. There's a lot of things we need to get taken care of here, and there's areas in my state that I can actually still access, because things have been slowly opening up, so it'll be nice. Granted, I'm sad that I won't be going to the Cape this year, but that's okay. There's always next year. Hopefully this time next year we'll have close to what was normal before. Hopefully there'll be a lot of good things in 2020. I hope so anyway, right? Sorry guys, I didn't mean for the first half of this video to be so emotional, but I felt like I had to talk about it. I adore broccoli and garlic. I definitely say broccoli is probably one of my favorite vegetables. Anybody else got a favorite vegetable? Or is that like weird to have? I would assume that everybody has a favorite and a least favorite. My least favorite vegetable is beans. The only bean you can get me to eat. Peas on occasion. And like snap peas, like the ones in like string beans and stuff like that, the ones that are still in their casing. That's pretty much it. I won't eat pork and beans or kidney beans or stuff like that. I don't know. It's a texture for me. I never really liked the texture of beans. I know how healthy they are and how good they are for you. It's a texture thing with me. Can you guys see me? We had a reconnection issue again. Hi, Chris. Okay, so I'm guessing you guys can see me if I can see that message, I hope. So, hopefully... Let's try this again. Okay, guys. Give it a shot one more time, but we may have to end the video. Like I said, there's a lot of people in the area. There's an influx of people here, and it has been affecting our internet substantially, because the internet here isn't that great to begin with. Like I said in my last video, a lot of people in my area have dial-up still. I'm not exaggerating, and that's because they can't get regular internet. It's the only thing that they can get in their areas. So, yeah, we're gonna keep filming, but if we get a reconnection, we may have to end the video at that point, okay, guys? But I'm trying. Like I was saying, I think we should do more of these lunch type videos in the future. I think it's fun, like, sit down and have lunch together. Even though I typically... I mean, this is vegetarian, but I typically don't do pastas. I normally, like, substitute broccoli for my pasta, but this is, like, all one full one. It's nice, like, having, like, little lunch date. But, thank you guys for, listening about what's going on. I appreciate that. I cried so much yesterday. I can't even tell you the kind of headache I had. And I woke up still with that water that I can get my hands on. That's why I hate crying. I don't think anybody enjoys it. But I always get the worst headache. Really yummy. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. I'm gonna try. There's a few videos that I'm gonna film or attempt to film either today or tomorrow. I got a ton of chores that need to get done. And the way my house sits, I've been filming here recently. Oh, excuse me. It's weird how my house is positioned. It's in the sun like pretty much all day. Like I don't even know like on what angle we're on, but my living room and my bedroom are always in the sun. So I have those whatchamacallit? Those I call them in the winter, and they are really good. But the house still gets extremely hot. It wasn't well insulated. This place was built 40 years ago, probably closer to 50 years ago. It was built very cheap by the previous owner, and they were very cheap. And there's nothing wrong with being cheap, but they cut corners every which way they could. I think they knew they weren't going to live here forever, so they didn't care. And the place gets super hot. And I only have one air conditioner, and it only pretty much takes care of my bedroom. I have fans and stuff like that. It's just like the style windows are the crank outs, so to put an AC in is really difficult. And I never put central air or anything like that in here, because you guys know I don't own the building, so I didn't have really a lot of freedom to do things here. So, as much as I love summer, if I'm home, it's kind of like a pain in the neck. So like, I'll go and do like a couple chores. I'll come in here and cool down, and then I'll do like so. It stinks. Hopefully, find a place soon. That'd be great, and that'd be awesome. Because right now I'm trying to I want to like where I've always filmed. It's never really been what I really wanted. You always see all the YouTube girls, and they have like the little candle in the background, and like it looks so sweet and quaint. And my house is extremely old and extremely outdated. And by outdated, like you can tell by the shag carpets and stuff. Like, trust me, guys, if I had control of how this place looked, it would not look anything like this. Trust me on that. So I wanted like set up a nice, cute little filming area. I've always wanted to do that. I finally had like more time to be able to do so, and I've been working on that slowly. I actually got a really good tripod to be doing lives with coming soon, which I'm so excited for. Because this one I'm shooting with now, that's doing a yoga position, is I bought it from Walmart for like $4 or $5. It works. It gets the job done. But this new one, I should be able to do like I want to do makeup looks with you guys, which I wanted to originally do today. I wanted to like sit down with you guys and like do my makeup. But I'll be honest with what happened yesterday. I wasn't in the mood for that at all. Understandably so. But it's okay. Um, we life happens. Like I remember this saying, like we make plans, but then life happens. So like you plan things out. Like I mean, look at this year in total for everybody. Everybody. Nobody thought when the ball dropped for 2020 that we were going to be facing a pandemic, that we were going to see half of the things that we've seen this year. And how it's affected people. Um, like you did. A lot of people didn't think they were going to be laid off for how many months. It's just insane. So, and I know like tons of people. I have tons of friends that were getting married this year who had to postpone their weddings, and I have some people who are getting married at the end of the year and aren't even sure at that point we're even going to be open to do a wedding. So, we make plans, but life happens. So we just kind of roll with the punches here, and I mean that's kind of how my philosophy always has been. I mean, I'm making more plans because there's other goals I want to as I've gotten older. When I was younger, I was like, oh, I'm young, I have things, I have time to do these kind of things. But, I mean, I'm still young. But there's like, now it's like, okay, I really want to do this. I really want to do this. Like, I wish I had like the insight or the way you know, back then. So I could have gotten myself a little bit more ahead. But, we all say that. It happens. But, yeah, this year has definitely been quite interesting, but I have high hopes. I cannot wait to. I'm looking for a place now. I'm hoping to find one. So, fingers crossed, guys. Because I want to. I'm looking for a place where I can have like a room specifically just for filming. It could be so awesome. I have an idea in my head. I actually have even a little bit of furniture kind of already picked out. I haven't purchased it yet because I have no place put it. One thing to get is one of those like shoe chairs. I've always wanted one of those things. I thought that'd be like super duper cool for filming in. They just look so cute and they look comfy too. I just I have some really fun ideas, and I've been looking for some new kind of videos and content as well. I feel like some of my videos are definitely like old school, like the old school haul kind of stuff, and I don't think anybody does empty item videos anymore. I don't think it's even a thing. I personally love doing it, so that's why I do it. Even like what's in my purse, I think they still kind of do that a little bit, but I like those kinds of old school fun videos. And I got some toy videos coming up soon. I did get some trolls. They need to be cleaned. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that today or not, because the one little guy, he definitely needs a bath. So I may be doing that later today. I got such a long list of stuff that needs to get taken care of. And I'm behind on it. So plus videos. Again, I'm going to say this again because I know quite a few of you have sent me some beautiful outfits. I have filmed most of them. I'm going to try to film the rest of them this weekend, and they should be up within the next couple of weeks. I've filmed quite a few things already. It's just getting them up now. So, two of you guys, and one of you was named Mike, the other one asked to be remain anonymous. thank you guys for what you sent. It's truly appreciated. I'm sorry it's taken me so long to bring the videos up, but it's been kind of insane, as you guys have know from this year and with everything going on. Not even just like, you know, in the world, generally speaking. So, doing that because we are doing a staycation. I hope I'll be able to do a yard sale. So I'm trying to put like stuff to the side for that. I'm cleaning things out. I've kind of been like in spring cleaning mode all year, mainly because with moving eventually, I can't take everything with me. I'm even going through my old. I have, as you guys know, I've gotten rid of a few, not many. I have every system pretty much from the Atari up to the Switch. And, you know, we used to love collecting them. So now I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of those machines now because I don't need, you know, to have the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and all their games and stuff. It's just taking up a lot of space, and I can't even tell you the last time I played those machines. I had the Playboy Mansion for the PlayStation 2, which is the reason why I kept it, and I recently had my friend get rid of that game because it's just I know I wasn't gonna play it anymore. Same with my GameCube, that's gonna go too because I only kept it for Luigi's Mansion, and I have it for the Switch now, and I beat it. It was a great game, by the way. I love Luigi's Mansion, one of my favorites. So I was like, it's time to start decluttering these things. And just hang on to like the collectibles that I really truly care about. Even some of my Funkos. I'm going to go through and take care of. I haven't really done a video on my Funko collection, so I might be doing that. Would you guys be interested in something like that? Because I do have quite a few Funkos. I'm keeping the majority of them. I think the only ones that I won't be keeping are my How to Train Your Dragon ones. I don't know. I'm on the fence with those. But, yeah, I'm sorry guys, I'm just like rambling on about just stuff. I guess that's normal here though. But again guys, I also want to thank you for letting me ramble on and listening to me and enjoying the videos. Like I said, in numerous other lives and things in general. When I started the channel, I didn't expect much. I just did it as a way of coping with what I was dealing with in my everyday life. And from that first subscriber to when I finally got like 100 subscribers to when I hit 500 to 1,000, like, and I think we're like, I can't believe that there's 5,000 people who watch me at any given time, which is amazing. And I appreciate you guys so much. Like, you've really been there, and I know quite a few of you have been watching for years, and we messaged back and forth a little bit, so it's just really, really awesome, and I really appreciate you guys. I really do. Especially like what's going on with Princess right now, being able to talk to you guys about, you know, things that are, you know, in my daily. It's like therapeutic in a sense as well. Maybe that's not the right wording, but it helps to get things off your chest, and it means so much to me, guys. It really does. But yeah, so anything going on in your guys' lives, or anything exciting going on? Anybody going on vacation anywhere? I don't even think that anybody's allowed to leave the U.S. right now. Have they have they taken that? I know that they put a travel ban in the beginning of this. I don't know if they've lifted it or not yet. I really should look into that. Like, I kind of been looking into like the whole, like what's happening, like, you know, with what phases, like what's opening it as they are going and that kind of thing. I think open the malls here. That's my mom. Did I see it? Okay, guys. So I'm going to come back in a minute. There's something going on with the phone. I don't know if it's my connection or anything like that, and somebody's trying to call me at the same time. So I will be back in a few moments, guys. So I will